Oh, P-Man. Show us your cock.
Who said that?
No cock showing on this show.
No cock showing.
Wrong show. You want
This is not OnlyFans account.
you want chat roulette.
Hello everyone and welcome back to our talk show. I'm Josh.
I'm DJ.
And this is...
Bruce Campbell.
Has replaced Adam apparently.
Yeah. This dumbass shirt he's wearing.
He's just jealous because he
we'll
can't pull
go.
something off this sexy.
You have like the Al Bundy shirt when he goes on vacation.
It's Ace Ventura, there's flamingos and palm trees.
He said Ace
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not in this, whatever, this Dentine Ice shirt you're wearing over here. Fucking bubblegum shirt, my bad.
I like how you make fun of me when he's always the one making fun of your shirt.
I just look like a Walmart employee, so
Can you help us find toilet paper?
I can't.
I can't.
I need hand sanitizer.
I didn't even finish what I was about to say before you said I can't.
We don't have. There's no toilet paper in the world anywhere.
All right, DJ, how was your week? I heard you caught up in Apex.
Yeah, I've been up all night.
Yeah, but apparently DJ hasn't slept.
I didn't sleep. I had to get 30 kills to catch up to Josh. It's actually 40, but I did it anyways.
I had a Star Wars marathon yesterday.
Because I can actually sit down and get 40 kills, you know, if I want.
And Apex Legends.
And then he gets mad. He's like, well, why can't you do that when I'm on with you? Is it because you steal all my kills, you cocksucker? Oh, sorry.
Godlight violations.
Sorry.
Oh.
Again, for the people watching YouTube, we're live on TikTok.
Yeah, we're...
So you're not allowed to say cuss words on TikTok?
No, you get into violation. That's what happened last time for vulgar language.
All right, so I guess we better be careful.
I got infringement for watching my own talk show, and then I was playing Apex and got a warning for violence. Adam, how was your week?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Fantabulous.
So anything exciting happen for anyone?
Probably DJ.
No.
What happened with DJ?
A lot of things every week.
I can't even see what they're saying because it's too far now. But so yeah, I just caught up in Apex. Been in pain a lot as usual. Same old. Depression.
Same here.
Depression, anxiety.
I feel you on that one.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, and upset.
So this
Well,
is
nausea.
kind of viral news, but not viral news because we're from a different state and county. So last Wednesday, the governor of Florida announced he's going to reopen Florida in 3 phases, except for the county we live in, Palm Beach County, Miami-Dade, and Broward.
Except for everything.
So
we need to
we
know.
are still under quarantine.
Miami, and West Palm
Are still under quarantine.
Under quarantine, which is where everybody is.
Yeah.
So if you live in Florida, you know that everyone wants to be either in West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, or Miami.
Yeah.
They want to be in one of those 3 areas, which is at the bottom part of the state. So if you live anywhere north of West Palm Beach County, you live in a different state.
So
Nobody really knows that north, like above Jupiter, it's a completely different state. Like Orlando is its own entity. Like don't count Orlando
so
in
Tampa.
anything.
Yeah.
Orlando is its own entity, and Tampa is just a strip club on a beach where old people think they're retired, but they're not.
Orlando.
Well, the only place open for my business or company is in Tampa. They get to open the drive-in this Friday. But we don't.
We should go to the flea market there.
No, only the drive-in's open.
But we can vlog it. We could drive to the Tampa swap shop and vlog it.
You're a vlog it. What does that mean?
We can vlog it.
He wants to go to the drive-in in Tampa. It's in the ghetto.
It's here.
That's where he feels most at home.
Yeah, like where else would
Are
they?
you guys ready for viral news?
Let's get it.
We got viral news today.
Yeah, a lot of it. So our first viral news is Pentagon officially releases UFO videos.
I thought he was going to say Pentagon. trying to say synagogue and Pentagon at the same
The
time.
Pentagon has
So apparently UFOs are real.
yeah,
Okay.
I guess it's because of the speed that it went from.
I've only got one thing to say about this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
100 billion planets
100 billion.
and 100 billion universes, and we're the only intelligent life in the world.
Well, no, they're pretty smart. They're staying away.
Anybody who thinks that is fucking dumb.
No, the probability of that is just unreal. So
What is amazing about this to me is that they chose, like, we're in mass hysteria
Right now. Yeah.
by the way,
They're like, you know what would be funny, guys, if we like kind of let them know we're here.
Everybody stay home, but aliens are invading, so
Like,
that way.
But Joe Rogan talked about that last July, though. He interviewed the guy who was piloting
Oh,
the jet.
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was like when they came out, I'm like, I already knew about this. I've seen this already.
Usually the Pentagon comes out and it's like, that was just, somebody had really bad gas, guys.
Somebody had really.
Yeah, so like the aliens chose to come around during a pandemic, which is hilarious. And
Well,
we
no,
have
they
killer hornets.
released it during the Pentagon released it during the pandemic. It's been out for
I
a
know.
year or so.
I was just trying to be funny with it. Like, here comes the aliens during like, look, they're having their little thing. Let's
do a
show
photo
ourselves.
bomb.
The photo bomb.
Let's just show ourselves in Times Square. Let's get them all.
No one's
really
here.
bad.
No one's here.
Yeah, just like it's that
Selfie.
it's like that scene in that M.
Shyamalan. Blah,
Yeah,
blah,
that
blah.
guy.
Want to try that again?
M. Night Shyamalan movie where
I'm
the
not
alien
here.
in Signs goes walking across the grass and the
Yeah.
kids barbecue birthday video.
With a twist.
Yeah,
Next news is a Florida man.
of course it is.
Florida man dressed as a grim reaper to protest reopening of beaches.
Oh, and you know the worst part about this? It's not actually just a Florida man.
I heard it's all
He's a
around.
Florida lawyer.
Yeah.
He's physically one of our justice system's
Yeah.
defense lawyers.
Really?
Yeah, and he figured this would be a good way to protest opening up the beaches, was walking around on the beaches, the Grim Reaper.
Wow.
It makes sense though, because like he feels like this is a dumb idea. It could lead to a bunch of people dying, and it probably will.
Oh, I like the
And I
idea.
guess we're gonna take the chance and just open up most places that aren't super populated. So like, oh cool. So L.A., Chicago, Miami, West Palm,
New York.
L.A. or New York. They're all closed. Everybody else, you're open. So it's like, oh cool. Like, but what if all those places end up surviving because we were forced to stay in quarantine and everyone else just dies off? And it's just us in our houses, and we're like, wait, what?
Aren't you
Nah.
glad that Wyoming is not under quarantine?
Yeah, totally.
Wyoming?
Wyoming, Utah, South Dakota,
Missouri.
North Dakota, Missouri, Alabama.
where's Wyoming?
Parts of Georgia.
Where's
sorry.
Wyoming? Over next to Washington.
No, you said Wyoming.
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 All right, well, that's all we have for today, guys.
Sorry,
that's-
sorry, all our followers in Wyoming.
Sorry, we
created
couldn't
a-
pronounce your name correctly.
I created a new
Right.
state.
We're pretending that there's people from
51 states now.
of our 200 followers. Somebody's from
Isn't it
Wyoming.
already 51 states? Didn't we buy another state a while back?
State.
Um,
That's- what do you-
Puerto Rico became a government or something like that, right?
yeah, Puerto Rico is the closest thing to our 51st state.
Why did we buy Alaska?
I don't know. Like, can we sell that to
Sin
Canada?
boxer joint. Can we sell that to
Did Canada not want Alaska, so we bought it?
Wouldn't that be hilarious if nobody wanted Alaska? They just became their own thing.
I didn't hear about Alaska being under
Canada,
quarantine.
Canada needed money, so they sold it to the U.S.
Right.
All right, next article.
Them and Nancy Pelosi, they got tired of Pelosi, so they sold it to the U.S.
You guys want Alaska for a good price?
We'll give it to you cheap.
We'll give
There might be oil there. But you can't touch it.
And you get Nancy Pelosi, who will be on Masked Singer.
So our next article comes from DJ.
comes from DJ.
Outrage sparks over grocery shopper wearing Klan hood, possibly as a face mask.
I mean, what a great idea.
That is just the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
He wanted to show off his white supremacy.
Who,
and
like,
protect his face.
bro, come on, bro. Like, oh, I need a face
I didn't
mask.
have any other mask.
I don't have any other mask. Oh, like, that's my hood. Like,
Right.
oh,
Why are
Lord.
people outraged about those?
Somebody can just walk over and hand him a mask and be like, "Here, sir."
I
Take
gotta
off.
protect my whole face.
Bro,
Yeah.
the worst part is like I can see it now, right? The guy took it off and confused. Why is everybody angry? Right? Like
It's like the Dave Chappelle
it was his Halloween costume.
I don't get
and-
why.
Sure.
Why is that right? I just poked holes in a bed sheet. I didn't know.
I wanted to be a ghost.
It's an authentic KKK member.
So,
We need to go
Oh.
shopping too.
oh
Lord.
Lord, that's
We did not condone racism,
No, we don't.
but oh my god.
Something you should just keep at home.
Yeah, you should like that seems like something
It's like wearing a dominatrix mask out in public, the one with the gas mask attached to it.
I like to have sex with my wife in a stormtrooper outfit. That's probably something you should keep to yourself.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
You can purchase his OnlyFans and check it out.
You know why they have sex in stormtrooper outfits, right?
why?
Can't aim, right? Never get pregnant if you can't find the hole.
Our
Yay.
next news: some people are cutting holes in face masks so it is easier to breathe.
Yeah, so it's also easier to contract diseases.
I can't breathe in this thing. Let me cut a hole. Oh wait, I got coronavirus because I breathed it in.
That's the whole point of it.
The right defeats
I am totally
just as good as the guy's KKK mask, I guess. It just
totally
doesn't make any fucking
understanding.
sense.
You don't want to smell your bad breath,
Oh my
but
goodness.
if you cut a hole in it,
Why wear the mask? Just take the mask off.
then you don't need
Might
it.
as well go back to licking doorknobs, noob. you
Who's licking doorknobs?
didn't hear about that?
No!
This girl on Tik- it was a toilet
There's
seat.
Oh, the toilet
No,
seat.
this all started because some girl went and licked the inside of an ice cream container and put it back in the freezer like a year ago.
They had to throw out fucking a whole grocery store worth of meat because bitch was that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I have coronas. First off, let me tell you something. If I'm in a grocery store
I'm
the
and
hell
you
wrote
start
something?
Smack you.
and you start sneezing on meat, I'm smacking the tartar sauce out of you. I'm smacking the taste out your mouth,
I
bitch.
thought-
Don't be thinking.
Now moving on to trying new things, or well, now we like to call it trying DJ's wife's cooking.
Oh yeah, we have. There it is. Look, you even got clean utensils.
Dun, dun, yeah.
Not on a special plate this time, unfortunately. Sorry.
Oh, Josh likes it to be specially presented to him.
Can you go get a special plate? What are we trying today, DJ?
It's a ancient wife family recipe.
I'm already
So
100%
there's no recipe.
sure.
There's no recipe to put up for you guys.
What is it called?
Ancient wife recipe.
I'm gonna put that on the thing.
Yep. I knew instantly I was gonna like it.
It's called ancient wife recipe.
It's like a macaroni salad, right?
I guess. Well, I just ate it. I don't know what the hell it is.
It's
We know.
very good.
I'm gonna have to compete with Josh because he's gonna finish it. But it was really good. I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up.
Oh man, your wife always does great. How'd you get so lucky?
Let's. I mean, I live with Sarah. I don't know how lucky I can be.
I should bring Jessica's buffalo chicken casserole.
Oh, that sounds good.
Dude, it's insane. Red potatoes. I have to chill out because of the, indigestion and stuff that'll come from it because of the paprika and chili powder, but holy crap.
So that for the people who are still with us watching the show,
Yeah, for all one of you.
Right.
after our short break, we're going to be talking about Star Wars. So stay tuned.
Bum, bum, bum.
But DJ's wife's cooking gets a thumbs up
Every time.
every time. And now a word from our sponsor.
Man, I love when these death tournament guys realize their real enemy's the audience, you know?
Yeah, it's a classic trope, Morty.
Rick, what's wrong?
Don't look over too fast, Morty. We're being followed.
Who are those guys?
Wendy's breakfast, Morty.
Wait, it's a Wendy's what?
Wendy's breakfast. They've been trying to make us do a commercial about it for months.
Man, I'm hungry. Those things look good.
Bet your ass they do, Morty. That's the breakfast baconator, frosty chino, and honey butter chicken biscuit. Chicken biscuit's a bruiser, Morty. Do not mess with that guy.
I understand.
Run, Morty, run! I'll never do it. You'll never take me alive.
Wait, Rick!
So before we start our next segment, I want to talk about the Rick and Morty
Commercial that I just played.
commercial for Wendy's. Right? Couldn't have been a better advertisement for Wendy's. And we're gonna have to pause for a second.
They gave away a spicy chicken sandwich.
Did they really give away spicy chicken?
For the episode last night, if you ordered Wendy's, I think delivery or through their app, you got a free spicy chicken
Who
sandwich.
orders Wendy's delivery though? Like that's just
I have.
that's because you're lazy.
I can't drive.
Oh, that's true.
They bring me breakfast.
You could walk off the Wendy's that you were about to put on.
It's pretty far.
What if you got an electric scooter?
It would break down.
So, but yeah, no, I thought that was
Yeah. They also, I think,
hilarious.
did a Pringles commercial for the Super Bowl.
They also did the Pringles.
Oh my God, Morty, we're stuck in a Pringles commercial. But no, the Wendy's commercial we just played, it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Those guys were following us.
don't mess with the buttermilk biscuit. He's a bruiser.
All right, since this week is the
Okay.
first week of May, for us, yesterday was May 4th. And if all you nerds know, is a Star Wars holiday.
Yep.
So may the 4th be with you, and today is the 5th that we're recording on, so Revenge of the 5th. So we thought it'd be a good idea to talk about Star Wars.
It was either that or Josh's depression, and we thought Star Wars would be more interesting.
Wasn't depression your idea?
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't like to hear you whine?
That's true. You guys don't want to hear about my depression. So,
I mean,
are we going to talk about the goodness of Star Wars, or?
Well, I imagine you two are going to talk about things you like about Star Wars.
There's so many plot holes.
I'm just going to give Star Wars shit.
Well, let's start off with the good of Star Wars.
All right, you try it. I'm just going to stick to my thing about giving Star Wars shit.
When we were younger, Star Wars was awesome. We had 4, 5, and 6, which came out in the 80s and the 70s.
That's not how you should start that.
No?
No.
right.
First of all, it comes down to 2 generations. Did Han shoot first, or did he shoot after? Okay, the Star Wars fan base.
He did shoot first.
Yeah, for us, because we saw the original movie before they remade it to make it more to make it kind of make him not the bad guy. Right, because everyone's like, oh, he's the bad guy.
When he first wrote it, George Lucas said he didn't expect it to take off the way it did. And that's why you see Princess Leia and
but he was limited.
Luke
He was
kissing.
limited. So yeah, there's so many.
Painted
And
him.
R2 kept that to himself.
There's so many.
Yeah.
So many little things wrong with it. So many little changes. So many little
R2.
misconceptions.
Well, because
so
he
many
wrote 4, 5,
misunderstandings.
he wrote 4, 5, and 6 first, then wrote 1, 2, and 3. So there's a lot of plot holes because Luke kisses Leia, R2 didn't say anything. Apparently,
Well,
Anakin
like,
built C-3PO. He didn't say anything.
What was R2 gonna say?
Obi-Wan lied the entire time.
Hey, you're
in the
making
first
out with your
episode.
sister?
There's so many things. Like,
The line from what is it, Eurotrip? You made out with your sister.
the reason why we got the other 3 movies was because they were trying to again make up for the first 3 movies.
Phantom Menace?
They gave us Clone Wars because of the first 3 movies.
6.
I don't know when they're coming
Okay.
back.
Well, we got 9,
That's what I'm saying. You got the first 6, then the next 3 that just came out.
which ended the Skywalker thing.
Right. Then you've got fucking Solo.
Yes, which is between.
Which is technically in between everything.
Same thing
going
with
on.
Rogue One.
No, it's supposed to be before.
Well,
Solo happened after 3, before 4.
we also have the Mandalorian now.
It's like, come on, bro. Just give us Back to the Future. Do the movies in order. Make each one great, and then be done.
Well, like I
with
said,
it.
Clone Wars was a lot better than the first 3 movies.
You're turning into Fast and the Furious, bro.
like
You've got
Anakin
15
was
movies,
just creepy throughout
12
Attack of the
shows.
Clones. Like he guilted Padme into
There
marrying
needs
him.
to be
Animated series.
There needs to be a series that the Mandalorian tried to be, but it needs to be with more action, more fighting, and it needs to be before Order 66, before Palpatine, before any of them. It needs to be like, I can't remember his name, but it needs to be the Darth Lord before Palpatine.
Star Wars was a great concept idea. It's just
There just
like I
needs to
said,
be more
Attack of the
wars.
Clones. Anakin just guilted Padme.
I like the,
And marrying him.
the Orbiter. Did you see that one with
Why?
Chris Farley?
Yeah, why do they gotta talk a lot?
And then they set up Anakin to fail. The whole Jedi Order was all politicians and nothing to do with their religion. It was just
And then and then have to sit there and watch him make out with her and roll around in the grass like ooh, love story. Like that's stupid too.
like I said, Clone Wars. He was a lot better.
You know they
Anakin
gotta
was.
put gushy bullshit.
I know.
Because they put everything but the kids sink in there. So you've got the love story, you've got the action.
This is how we got Luke and Leia.
You've got the
betrayal.
one joke that Obi-Wan says because he's trying to be funny and he's legless and doesn't know.
Yeah, I know.
Wants to play.
I saw
all
the
these-
joke when he says I have the high ground. In the first one, he jumped over
Yeah.
Darth Maul and cut him in half, so he knew exactly what to do to Anakin.
Yeah.
When he tried to jump over him, he's like, I did this before. You're done.
Yeah.
And he left him to die. Like, you're my brother, but have a good luck, man.
What was I supposed to save you after you killed all the? Like you just murdered a bunch of children. How was I supposed
Well,
to
it's the
justify
Jedi's
that?
fault, though.
Was
Like,
it? No.
Anakin tried to follow the Council's rule, and when Mace Windu went off the books to try to kill the Counselor.
Yeah.
Like, the whole time, they're like, oh, you're not part of this thing, but because the politicians want
That's
you to be,
because
you can
Mace
sit
Windu
here.
was the only one who knew.
No, I'm just saying, though, like, they went away from the religion of Jedi and just straight focused on politics.
And they didn't kill the Chancellor, and look what happened to the rest of it.
Yeah, but the Chancellor never lied to freaking
They
Anakin,
didn't-
and that's why he went to the dark
They
side.
didn't give
What
us
do you
enough-
mean?
They were
They told-
using Anakin as a spy. That's against the Jedi Order.
Because he was a Sith Lord.
No, I
They-
got that.
they
But
didn't-
Anakin was trying to follow the rules of the Jedi.
There's not enough.
Like he was trained, And the only reason he went to the dark side is because they betrayed him.
It's like when you send a guy undercover, right? You expect him to flip, but to at least still do his job.
There's not, yeah.
I get that, but the whole time they're saying, Anakin, you're not good enough. You could be on this. Only reason you're allowed to be in the council is so you can spy on someone else. You're not good enough.
Yeah.
And that's what they kept telling him the entire time since he was a kid.
That's true.
And all they cared about was politics and not the religion. Apparently, all these Jedis couldn't fight 2 Siths. There's only 2 of them. Throughout the whole millennium, there's only 2 Siths.
The worst part is I've seen all these movies,
Yeah.
right? But it's like I see a Star Wars and then I just fucking let it go. Right? I'm like, oh, it's so...
It's because they made it too white guy sitting on his couch.
Because I wanted to
drinking
write
beer.
and direct movies, I look into movies differently when I watch them. And there were so many story plot holes about the Jedi and the whole Star Wars thing. Even to the point when Luke told Rey that Jedi and Sith is bullshit.
You want to talk about a plot hole? Who leaves a big hole inside of their spaceship big enough for a fucking a TIE fighter to fucking fly in?
Right straight into it.
Could have parked a goddamn destroyer in that fucking hole.
There's definitely plausible.
Can we talk
my
about how
God.
the Ewoks actually won the war? And
You
mind
got
you, the
beat?
Rebels don't deserve to take over anything or bring the Republic back because after the Ewoks won it, the First Order came and took over. So, you did nothing to stop Vader and the Emperor for Smoke to take over.
Bro, you got beat by some teddy bears, dog.
We don't even sure we should give you another chance.
There's so many good
For
things
30
you could do.
years,
We
you had a
don't-
chance to take over.
If you read the books, there's so many good things in there, and there's you just.
But that was written after the movies.
Just do the research, and you'll see that there's so much cool stuff that you could play off of, and that's what I'm trying to do is write a fan fiction series with more action and no political mumbo jumbo to filler. That was too much political filler, and then they gave you one really good action scene and then a bunch of bull crap filler, and then they're like, all these plot holes, how do we explain them? Oh, just give them this little and then you move on to the next little thing, and then they give you a nice action scene and then some political filler, and then the movie's over in 2.5 hours. That's stupid.
It was like The Matrix 2, remember?
Yeah.
Remember The Matrix 2? Halfway through the movie, they stopped doing anything. They did cool shit for the first 10 seconds.
That was awesome.
Then they're
He flew, he stopped bullets.
Then we're like, oh, we're back in
the real world
or whatever, and me and
Or
Trinity
they're in
are gonna
that
have
weird-
sex, and they're gonna.
Oh, you mean
they're gonna have a party?
You mean an hour and a half of an orgy in a weird underground cave?
Right, and
Yeah. And
Then
you're
you find out that this is the 17th Matrix, and and that's not
Yeah.
even the end of the thing. We're gonna give you a third one where you don't even go in the Matrix, and
No.
he can use his powers on the outside.
Yep.
Knowing he's an anomaly.
Yep. Very, very.
And I heard they're
well
bringing back the Matrix.
done. Well, I got Keanu
that's
Reeves.
because
Yes.
Keanu Reeves is bored, buddy.
And he hasn't
"God."
aged, so he's like, I can keep.
Yeah, I can still be 20.
Dude, he can keep. Dude, for serious, the guy is.
I did John Wick 3. I want to kick people's asses. It's fun.
Yeah, well, after doing John Wick 3, they were like, dude, you can still do all this, and he's like, yeah, and I'm bored.
I'm bored.
Should have made him a
Like,
Jedi.
we need to. Oh my god, dude! Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. Oh, let's go get a really good British actor who
Master
does
Rambo.
awesome playwrights. And it's like, look, I love Ewan McGregor, and he makes a great Obi-Wan. And I think, what's his name? Neeson
Oh, Liam Neeson.
did very well
Liam
as
Neeson.
Qui-Gon. But my God, we can get some better actors in there. Get some non-famous people to go up there.
Maybe we
and
should just
really-
reboot Star Wars with new people.
You think? We're gonna have to. I'm sure Disney's already planning on doing that.
I used to think that takes so goddamn long.
And what happened to Jar Jar Binks? He's not even in the new ones.
Yeah, because it
what I
became
really
irrelevant.
wanted
He
to
became a
do?
politician.
You know what I really want to
There's no politicians anymore. It's just the Emperor.
I want to do fucking.
Misa so tired of Star Wars. Misa don't want to be here no more.
I want to do Predator. I'd love to be able to rewrite Predator and do it well.
I can't talk like the Predator.
Like you only talk like Jar
I can
Jar.
only talk like I can talk like Stitch if you'd like.
Predator doesn't.
What's Ohana mean?
Yeah, he just
can
makes like
click.
a gurgle.
Yeah.
Little, yeah, and then he jumps out of the tree, invisible, and kills you instantly.
But back to Star Wars, since this is what this
But Star
episode's
Wars.
about.
Listen, don't even get me started.
Fuck Star Wars, Star Trek.
Yeah, I think 100%.
Or get canceled. I don't think that Star Trek has a fucking holiday.
It's Jean-Luc Picard.
But yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's that was pretty good. I like Picard.
Patrick Stewart.
Yeah, Charles Xavier.
Yeah.
The only Charles Xavier.
I mean, Patrick Stewart does good. Like, I mean,
Sir Patrick Stewart.
He drinks the blood of the young.
Sir Patrick Stewart is the voice of Bullock on American Dad, and it's amazing.
Yes.
And he's not circumcised.
It's just such an incredible. That's a great tidbit to know.
So what do you guys think about Star Wars? We do like the movies, but as we got older, realized all the plot holes and they could have done better.
I like Episode 1 because of Darth Maul.
You couldn't pay me to watch the 9 movies over again. I'd fucking shoot myself halfway through.
Yeah.
Just so long in a galaxy far, far away.
They need to be made into
DJ
TV
wants,
shows.
yes.
I just want a
Movies
fucking.
like that.
I just want a
but that's the
DeLorean
problem.
and.
Back in the day, you couldn't make those shows. You couldn't make those movies into shows. They didn't
Unless
have
you're
a
Star
good
Trek.
platform for them.
Oh man,
And Star Trek was not even like they had to go through some stuff.
could you imagine a Back to the Future TV show?
It looked like Rick and Morty.
Sort of.
No, they don't go through time. They go through multiverses.
I know.
Right.
Right. They do the same concept.
The time equipment is on the shelf in the garage, dusty.
But just that.
They won't go through time.
Just
no.
like having to go through the timeline, keeping everything straight. That
So
they're
you're like a
fucking
Doctor,
up.
American Doctor Who?
So like Doctor Who
In America.
meets Scrubs.
Basically.
How I Met
So
Your-
there's some
How I Met
Doctor
Your-
Who, Doctor
so
Who
there's some
meets
drama.
House.
How I Met Your Time
But you
Traveler.
want a little bit of comedy in there because you got to be able to pitch it here.
That's what Michael J. Well, it couldn't be Michael J.
No,
Fox
that'd be
anymore.
Tom
somebody
Holland?
else.
But
And Robert Downey Jr.
God, having to recast.
the problem,
Doc, who the fuck do you recast to play Doc?
you
Right?
God,
Oh
damn.
God,
He was old
the
when he played Doc.
cameos would be amazing.
Yeah,
We're Doc
'cause
running into
would be
Doc.
able to play. Christopher Lloyd could do a cameo
Yeah.
if he didn't just.
It'd
Michael
probably,
J. Fox
it'd probably
could
be a
do a cameo.
reboot. It'd be like their kids or something like that.
Michael J. Fox still works, just in very small intervals.
Well, because it's Parkinson's.
Right, he can barely do anything. So, but he has his good days.
You know what
where
I
he
heard
can-
was amazing? They're gonna.
When he went on
reboot-
Jimmy Fallon.
They're gonna reboot Fresh Prince of Bel Air, but
They did.
But they're gonna make Will Smith play.
The dad.
He's gonna be.
Uncle Phil.
He's gonna be the Uncle Phil. He's gonna be the Uncle Phil character.
Can you see Will Smith and 400 pounds heavier?
No, he's not gonna be fat.
He's 2020 Uncle Phil.
He's
where everyone's
2020
a
guy.
shit.
He's gonna be older. Yeah,
He went-
he's gonna be on keto with abs running. up
Well,
and
what it
down.
is that
He went vegan.
Will Smith had kids, and then
Yeah.
one of Ashley's kids needs to come live with Will Smith because Ashley's in trouble or something. So Will Smith has to raise his nephew,
Yeah.
which is played by Jaden Smith.
Yeah, which is right? Can you imagine
And you
him
have Willow.
sitting Jaden down going, Jaden, so I need you to play this role. Dad, I'm not going to play you
trying to
on
say
Fresh
he's
Prince.
gonna be the new
Dad,
Fresh Prince?
Listen, Jaden, you got to be... you
Dad,
gotta be
I
me.
made clean water.
I
Like, come on,
already did-
like
I already did the Karate Kid.
Bro,
I'm
my
not
hair,
gonna-
right?
And I already
my
did
hair's
for-
15 colors.
I already did Pursuit of Happiness
Yeah.
and After Earth.
Done
I'm done.
You already
Done.
made me work
We made
with
that rap
fucking
song
Jackie
together.
Chan.
Jaden's got a couple of decent raps.
I had to learn Kung Fu.
He's a
like,
little out
Had
there.
to sing with Justin Bieber.
Right, that's rough.
I don't know.
I don't think I could sing with Justin Bieber and recover from that.
I don't think it would want
My
him
career would
around.
go down the hill.
Like, want to see my dolphin tattoo? I'd be like, no, I'm good, dude. I don't want to see it. Because he's so Canadian, you know? So he wants to like hug you and hang out and be friendly. And
He
it's like,
tickled
dude,
you to break the ice.
he'd be like, hey, bro. Like, everything's like kosher.
And that's
Love.
all we have to talk about Star Wars.
Well, yeah, and this week's driver tip of the week.
Oh.
Haven't had one of these in a long time, so I figured I'd do one.
Oh, a Florida driving tip.
As coronavirus starts to either lift or not lift, you have to remember a lot of people haven't been out on the roads a lot. So getting back out on the roads and driving again, you have to remember a lot of people aren't used to paying attention and being alert as they were. So please be aware of your surroundings. Only you can protect yourself.
Only you can prevent forest fire.
Right. Try not to be up on people's asses, so in case they brake too hard, you don't rear-end them. You know, don't cut people off. Just try to be more cautious.
So it's like you're driving all over again.
Yeah.
Your first day.
Basically, it's pretend it's you're 16 years old. It's the first time daddy's handed you the keys, and he's telling you not to smoke and drive.
What's that like?
Huh? I started driving at 13, so I don't know.
Getting handed keys at 16 to drive a car?
My mom told me that I can't drive a car until I can afford
I'm
insurance.
31 and I still haven't owned a car.
You get your life together, bud.
I have a license.
You had a kid before you owned a car?
Yeah, that's. I think we did that backwards.
Yeah.
House, car, kid, keys,
Yeah.
wallet, phone.
Never. My dad gave me a car, and then things.
So update on our contest. Apparently, Yeps tried to contact us after we already picked Trina. So sorry, Gary Yeps or whatever his name is.
Mr. Yeeps.
Yeeps, you're too late. But Trina, after she watched the episode, DM'd me saying that she wrote a comment saying she would like to donate the $25 to our show for better, for equipment or whatever we need.
Make this shit better.
So when the flea market opens, you got to get some new equipment and show her that we put her.
Probably get a webcam.
25.
Our goal in the future is to live stream this instead of editing, so it actually might get changed from Fridays to
That's his
Tuesdays.
goal because he's lazy as hell.
And I definitely, even though I don't know what fans want to follow me over, but I'm going to try to start my sports thing, and I want to start streaming myself on Twitch, playing sports games, and then also probably playing like GTA 5 or Assassin's Creed, because funny things happen to me that I just cannot believe. And I wish I was filming half the time. Like, I don't think I'm very super interesting, but the weird things happen when I play, so...
Come on, Bruce Campbell, you're super interesting.
Oh, yeah?
It's
I
like
really
when
do like
play.
that shirt on you, though.
But I just...
If only your chin was a little more square and not so squishy.
Squishy chin.
Squishy
I'll
chin.
work on my squishy chin for you.
So thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to follow us on all of our social medias.
Make sure you hit your notifications buttons so you get us every Friday morning at 9 a.m. Josh doesn't like doing the editing for one day, let alone 5 days a week.
We can just go live on the other days.
Oh yeah.
We'll do Twitch/TikToks.
And we don't know if I want to spend that much time with you. Oh wait, Sonny told me to be nicer. Josh, I support you in your endeavors, and I understand that things are stressful and you don't want to take on too much on your life, so you're not stressed.
So next week, what we're going to try to talk about is something interesting. We're going to put more thought into our episodes and actually discuss things before we film.
Oh, now I've got to talk to you before we film.
Before, during, and after. Now it's moody.
Jesus. So much work to do.
Let's do it to it, Lars.
And DJ loves our talk show. He was great in the beginning about this. So see you guys next week.
You want to know why? There's 33 other episodes where it shows Josh just beating my spirit down.
Actually, it looks like DJ beating my spirit down.
So neither one of them have spirits.
Let's wait for Adam.
We're spiritless.